Hello everybody, I'm Jennifer Garapi, the pet therapist. I tell you what your pet would say if they could talk. So today is part 4 of 4 on submissive urination in dogs. And today we're going to talk about how to manage, minimize, or eliminate the behavior. So from the dog's perspective, the first thing I want you to know is that most of us are going to grow out of this behavior by the time we're 1 year old. But sometimes in the meantime, I understand as humans, just don't have the patience to deal with it because you find it really messy and gross. And some of us never grow out of it. So what can you do to help us, to help you? Well, let me give you some suggestions. So the first thing that you can do to manage my behavior is to greet me outside when you come home. That way, if I do submissively urinate, I'm not doing it on your expensive carpet. The second thing that you can do is take me outside immediately when you come home with as little fanfare as possible, because you want to keep me really calm. The third thing that you can do is simply ignore my behavior. Just ignore me when you come in the door at first. And then when I'm calmed down, then you approach me. And you have to be really careful that you approach me calmly. And, one way that you're going to make yourself less threatening, because I know that you love me in most cases, but you're still threatening to me for some usually sometimes more deeply seated emotional or energetic reason. So one thing that you can do is look off to the side instead of looking directly at me, which can be very intimidating. And then sit down on the floor or squat. You see how I'm lying here. This is much less threatening than you standing over me. Another way is if ignoring me doesn't work, then try distracting me. So for example, if there are people coming over, then teach me how to sit when right before I greet people. But you want to teach me how to sit without all this other stuff in the way first. So first just teach me how to sit in a very calm, non-threatening, quiet area without any people around, and then integrate that into having people come up. And another way that you can distract me is, especially if I'm food motivated, is toss a small handful of treats at me as I'm running up to greet you. Or if I'm really play motivated, then toss me my favorite toy as I'm coming up to greet you. And yet one more way to distract me is engage me in some activity that I like playing ball. Because the more that you distract me, the less likely I am to think about how nervous I am or intimidated I am, and so the less likely I am to pee. Another good thing is for you to learn how to pet me. So a lot of people like to pet me by going right on my head and tapping my head or rubbing my head or my ears. And that feels pretty invasive to me. So what you want to do instead, if I don't react well to that, is, a lot of us just really love to be scratched under the chin. Oh my gosh, you just see how much we lift our heads up and we love that. Or right on the front chest area. We really like that too. And, learn how to play with me. So not only is it important to pet me the right way, but play with me in the right way. And one way to do that is to focus on playing with me with toys. So the focus is on the toys and not on bodily contact with me. And keep our play sessions low key. Don't get me really super amped up, because that's going to make me pee. And then the last thing I want to tell you is that because this behavior, again, often has emotional and energetic roots, is I would encourage you to contact Jennifer. And Jennifer is one of fewer than 100 certified healing touch for animal practitioners in the world. And she really kind of gets this behavior. And she knows that that your dog, all of us dogs, we're really sensitive to your energy. And that doesn't just mean the way you talk to us, but it means your actual words, the way that you act, and your thoughts and your emotions. Because your thoughts and emotions are just another form of energy. And so we just pick up on that way more than most humans do, because that's our nature. We are partly, unfortunately, partly out in the wild. We would be prey. And so as prey, we have to be constantly on alert. And so that's why we're so good at picking up these cues. And if you would like to continue to learn more about how you can help me or how you can help cats, then type champions in the comments. And you are welcome to join the private Facebook group called Pet Champions, which focuses all on loving up each other's pets, how we can make their lives better, how we can make them happier and healthier, and just do the job that we want to do with our pets, which is to have a glorious life together. So thanks so much, everybody, and have a fabulous rest of your day.